Alright. Where am I? Some sort of island. Huh. All this traveling. Huh. I wonder what type of other landmarks I could find here. Huh. Well, I'm gonna... Ow! Ah! Ow!
Ow!
Oh! Ow!
Huh?
Oh, hey!
I'm sorry, I should be going.
Wait!
What?
Jules!
Huh?
Actually,
Yeah, Sonic?
I've actually been looking for you.
What? I'm sorry?
Long scenario. It's a very, very long scenario, but I was actually looking for you because I wanted to talk with you.
Really?
Yeah. A lot came up recently, and some stuff has started to make sense and click a little bit. I have a theory on the reason I acted the way I did, and still doesn't excuse my actions, but let's walk over here. Chat for a bit.
Sure.
Okay?
Fuck.
So what brings you over to this area?
I needed time to think. After what I caused with your mom and your brother and sister, I just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, they were real torn up about what happened.
And again, I am so sorry about the past.
Okay. It's fine. Jules, I've had a lot of time to think since those few days ago. And
okay.
Believe it or not, I had, well, it's gonna sound crazy, I had myself to talk to to get myself out of that.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah. You didn't hear about this adventure. Went back in time, met my younger self.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Way back in those early days, when I was more smaller, but he had a talk with
a younger you, per se?
Yeah. I just call him classically, but it's a long scenario. Eggman tried using Time Monster to try to kill me, and basically, long story short, I met my younger self, we went on an adventure, and, well, we hang out once in a while. It's a weird thing that our timeline is, but yeah, that's not why that's not the main premise, but I had a talk with him, and, well, a lot came to mind. And I have an hypothesis of why I was acting the way I did, and I noticed you were very angry. Have you noticed that you were angry during those times? You felt a rage?
Actually, now that you mention it, it feels like I lost control.
Like
I just
didn't
think straight.
Positive, and you get put into a fury of fire.
Yeah, actually, that as you mentioned it, I have been thinking about that. Why? Have you thought? Have you thought of something?
Well, I asked Mom the same question, and I asked Manic and Sonia the same question, and apparently they felt the same thing too. And I came to a theory that, well, I know what's responsible to why we all acted that way, but it still doesn't excuse our actions. Let's say...
I'm listening.
You know that whole scenario I told you about? My super form taking control over me?
Yeah, I did mention... What was his name? Tails mentioned that?
Yeah, Tails. He mentioned that, basically... Now since we got proper time to talk about this, let's just say, a few months back, my super form did take control over me. I call him Super or just Super Sonic. Other people just call him Fleetway, but I don't know why that name came out of nowhere, but...
Fleetway? I still don't get the name.
It's a way to differentiate his name from my normal super form. But it's when I use the power of the emeralds, and this guy, apparently he's been inside of my body ever since I used the emeralds, and let's say he feeds off of negative emotions and influences other people's negative emotions that are deep buried within them.
I'm hoping that what happened for the past few weeks, I hope it didn't make it worse.
Well, actually, the thing is, since he sensed the negativity that was going on, he might have amped it up between you and me.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
So that's why we probably weren't ourselves, but I don't know if it is him, but that's my theory. I questioned him from the few times, and... Hold on a minute. Wait, what the fuck?! Felt something. Had to go take care of that for a minute. I'll explain later, but...
You alright, Sonic? Starting to worry me a bit.
Everything's alright, for right now. Let's say I've gotten more of a calmer mindset of, like, from what's happened for the past few days, and... Jules, I want to make things work. But...
Really?
There's one condition. You don't leave
What is it?
again.
And I will be sure. Okay. When I came back, I said I am not running away again. Let me tell you something.
Sure. Go ahead.
When I left your house, I ran into Chuck. He talked to me. We talked for a bit, but I know you don't want me around him, but you gotta understand that he's my brother.
And I honestly don't mind that you talked to him, and he talked to me after a bit and got me thinking, so it's honestly a good thing, because if it wasn't for him talking to me when he came into the house, I wouldn't have went to go talk to my classic self and wouldn't have thought about Fleetway influencing my emotions.
Trust me, he's my brother. He's always been a smart man.
Oh boy, yeah. He always...
I'm obviously not the brightest, of course, but I tend to try. But let me tell you something. When I was young, when me and Charles were young, our old man didn't look out for us. I was on the same shoes as you were. And the difference is between my old man and, well, me. I actually want to fix things. He didn't even try.
I was told by Uncle Chuck that you guys never even barely knew him. You only knew him because, well, when he had babysitters for you guys, and then you guys were out on the streets afterwards.
Yeah. Trust me, it was not fun. And ever since I nearly died, I took another consideration. I wanted to fix everything that I caused, well, the mistakes I made, obviously, and, well, I'm here to do that. And if you, Lena, Manic, Sonia want time, I'll respect it.
Well, for me, it's gonna take time for me to fully trust you. Just because if it was Fleetway influencing our emotions, I have to get to know you. You understand?
That's exactly... Of course I do. I'm willing to do whatever it takes, like I said when we saw each other.
I also had a talk with Mom on the way back after talking with my younger self, and let's just say Uncle Chuck once again struck in for the moment, and had a talk with me and her, and he sort of convinced Mom to possibly talk to you on hanging out or something.
Look, if she doesn't want to, my brother doesn't have to force her. She can do so when she's ready.
You know Uncle Chuck, he's determined.
Oh, that's my brother for you.
Yeah. Got me out of a lot of jams back in the day when I was dealing with Robotnik.
That's what you call him now?
Nah, I just call him either Baldy McNose here or Eggface.
Okay, those names are good. It fits him well.
Yeah, fits him well for how big he is. A lot of names for that. But
Yep.
yeah.
Even how he looks.
So,
Do you want to know what happened?
actually, I was rather curious. Let's go over here far from the water. It's kind of giving me a little anxiety.
Oh, I know that feeling. Trust me.
What, you don't like swimming either?
Don't. Please don't.
I'm in the same boat as you. Well, I don't want to use the word boat. Fire.
Maybe over here. Over here. Yeah.
Go on.
Well, it was back at one of my hiking trips. I got a little reckless, sorta. I used my speed. Well, hopefully I still got it still, but not at the point right now, but the point, to get back to the main story. I had my leg trapped in one of the rocks. A bunch of rocks fell, smashed my arms and legs. Then I fell in the mountain, with which I couldn't even move until a clan came. They patched me back up.
Huh. Interesting. So they just healed your arms and legs, even though they broke.
Yeah. And I felt grateful that they saved me. Trust me, I would have died if it wasn't for them.
Must have been a while when you were trapped under there for a bit.
Yeah. It's still haunting me to this day.
It's the short term of the story, but I want to apologize for the way I acted. Even if it was Fleetway's influence or not, I still acted wrongfully towards you and not necessarily hearing you out. And I'm also sorry for punching you when I went dark.
Nah, no worries. I kinda deserve that. After all, it wasn't from my mouth, of course. I'm still trying to change. And I should apologize for ruining your date and following you around.
It's fine.
That wasn't really... I didn't...
You just wanted to try to fix things, and now that I have a more clear mind of understanding and stuff, it makes more sense, you know? It just... my judgment was clouded, and I wasn't myself. Neither of us were ourselves. And actually, funny enough, when you first came to me, I was willing to listen to you out, but then that feeling came. And I just felt that rage and hatred.
I can completely understand that feeling.
Yeah. I could tell tales
It's
enough
still
that you're cool in my book for right now, and Amy's okay with you still, so no need to worry about that.
I'm more concerned about our family. We'll get to them later.
Manic and Sonia, I know that, like I said, they felt that feeling, but it's gonna take a bit to bond with them. They're not so easy to crack. You catch
No
me?
worries. I can be patient.
Mom, on the other hand, though, besides having that talk with me the one time, now that I remember, she did say that if you were to ever come back, that she would have a serious talk with you and stuff, and if you were willing to change, it'd be a miracle.
And that's exactly what my goal is to change. And get everything back organized before I did the most stupidest thing and left. I still feel like an idiot.
You're not an idiot. We're all idiots. We let our emotions take control of us.
Okay, fair. Beat me to another good point.
Yeah.
So, there's one thing I want to tell you. I did say something about the speed. After all, you did get that from me.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, if I still got it. Would you like to do like a race sometime?
Green Hill Zone it is.
See if you could beat your old man.
I've learned a few tricks. I even learned how to boost. You probably don't know what that is.
Oh boy. Still, I'm proud of you. All grown up. A lot of people looking up for you. A girlfriend to care for. I couldn't be any more proud.
Thank you. And if you were there during my previous relationships, you would have probably judged them a bit.
I would have defended you the whole way. and said, okay, they are, and I would have said, okay, they are not for you.
Yeah, I had a lot of girlfriends. I had, funny enough, you know the Acorn family?
Oh my.
Yeah, I dated their daughters, Sally. At one point, I dated a fashion dresser. I, at one point, dated a human girl, but it was for only advertisement.
Oh.
Only advertisement.
I'm not saying anything. Lips are sealed.
Yeah. How many girls did you get with besides Mom, unless Mom was the only one?
Actually, I didn't have anyone else. Alina was the only one for me.
And I remember Uncle Chuck used to tell me the stories of how you guys met and stuff. You guys met on the Mobotropolis, and I remember it was in one of the alleyways, and she was disguised as a homeless girl, trying not to get the attention of the public. And she wanted to play with you two when you guys were kids, because she didn't like the rich snobby
those
kids.
were good. Those are good times, though. But one day when me and your mother are back together, maybe I plan on making more memories. This time, with you three. You, Sonia, and Manic.
My advice when it comes to Sonia and Manic, though, best thing to possibly, well, get to talking with them, well, Mom used to tell me how much of a reckless guy you were back in the day, how you used to steal stuff.
Don't, Eve. Don't go there.
Funny enough, Manic started out, well, this was during the time when, well, when Mom was not present. It was just me and Uncle Chuck, and I didn't even know Sonia and Manic existed yet. Mom had to separate all three of us to keep us away from Robotnik when he heard about the triplets and stuff. And, well, Manic, he was a street urchin for a bit, and Sonia was with some rich, peppy family for a while.
Oh, God. Yeah, I got what you mean.
Best way to possibly bond with those two is Manic. He loves troublemaking sometimes, and adventurous stuff like me, but mostly causing trouble sometimes, or just drumming on the beat.
Me and Manic has something in common. We're both adventurous.
Yeah. Sonia, on the other hand, oh boy, you're not gonna like this part. She's a real fashion diva, and she takes hours at the mall. We waited 8 hours for her to pick one dress. Me and Manic fell asleep, and we thought we were there for days.
Did y'all help her?
We tried, and then she started screaming, "You don't know fashion!" and stuff like that.
It's pretty much the picky type.
Yeah, she's very picky when it comes to fashion stuff and gourmets and all that fancy stuff. Huh? Never really got into that stuff.
But still, I'm willing to give that a shot. Besides, I want to be there. Like I said.
I'm sure you'll do a good job, and honestly, I'm glad we're sort of patching things up, but we'll get there. We'll get there when it's time.
Right. Doesn't have to be now. It could be in the future.
Yeah. So, Uncle Chuck's chili dog is still up. His shop's still open. You want to go get some?
I'm glad you're my kid.
I had to get the chili dog loving from somewhere.
Oh yeah, he makes the best ones.
Yeah, he does. Alright.
Tell you what, Sonic. How about I race you there?
On it.
Alright. Ready? Oh, hey, come on!
Gotta be ready for anything, Jules!
Alright.